Hey everybody, once again happy 2022. We're going to start out this episode with me going through a couple of finds that I think are the top finds of 2021. Some pretty astounding things. So you're going to see first off my top 10 or top 12 or so best finds of 2021. Following that, I'm going to catch you all up on some footage that we've had this month when we've been out digging. The first bit of footage, we were finishing up a site called Nickelfield, which we had discovered and started this past year over the summer. And then the second bit of footage that you're going to see is my wife and I out scouting a little bitty tiny trash pit. It was only about 5 or 6 rows wide. A lot of luck involved in even just being able to locate it to begin with, much less that it had anything. But it had a beautiful silver coin and another outstanding find that my wife dug. So you get to see those here at the end. Enjoy. Hey everybody, I'm going to walk you through my top finds of 2021. I'm actually going to start here. This is like my 12th on the list, and you can tell barely that it's a half cent, but it's an 1809. You can see the date there kind of faintly at the bottom. It's actually my first half cent. I've been digging for 30 something years, and it's nice to finally get one. Crazy that it happened in Louisiana. Anyhow, I'm going to actually add to that this half cut 4 real. You can just see very faintly on this side, you can see a wreath going around here. It would have been this orientation here. And so this is definitely Mexican Republic. See how thick it is. It's thicker than a 2. So it's definitely a Mexican Republic half cut, perfectly half cut 4 real. I'm just thrilled to find that's not a denomination you ever expect to dig. Anyhow, moving on, we've got this Massachusetts Arms bullet mold, which I'm pretty darn pleased with. It's of course missing the iron piece that came across to chop the sprue off, but it's stamped here. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but it says Mass Arms, Chicopee Falls. Anyhow, I'm super pleased to have that. That went with a 36 caliber Adams patent revolver, and so I'm super pleased to have that relic. I've wanted one of these for a long time. Okay, then here on in my list is this bronze Cupid figure, which is another thing you don't ever expect to dig. This figurine, I think this arm on it was probably straight, and then it got plow bent. And so I think maybe he had a bow, and one arm was forward to hold the front of the bow. You can see that he's got a little place where something went down through, but pretty wild to have a bronze figurine like that. I think that's off of a French decorative clock, or perhaps candlesticks, or some sort of a mantelpiece. Mid-1800s find there. Anyhow. So then we have this beautiful Louisiana Pelican button that I dug out of some old mud brick. It's still got some mud brick on the face. I didn't clean it more than that, even though I see a little bit of gold shining through. It's mashed flat, doesn't have the shank, but I just love that look of that there, with that mud brick still clinging to the front of that button. Anyhow, moving on, we have this beautiful piece of old monogrammed gold. JHB, beautiful piece. I don't know what it was off of. It's not marked, but yeah, that's a wonderful personal find there. So that's in my top 10 for 2021. Then we have this nice seated quarter, 1876. It's a Carson City quarter. Had a plow ding there, but you can see the CC there. I'm just really pleased to have a Carson City quarter in my collection. I think it may be the first one of a seated quarter. I think I've got some dimes. Anyhow, so that's nice. It's always good when a seated quarter comes up, and they don't come up very often at all. Moving on, this beautiful diamond ring that I dug at the beach. Every year when I go to the beach, I try to do a little bit of metal detecting, and of course out in the water and everything with my water machine. Got to get the use out of it, right? So I usually come back with something, but it's really nice to have something that's 14K that has a nice stone in it this time. Anyhow, so definitely treasure there. Moving on, we've got this Otis A. Smith brass barrel from a .32 caliber rimfire pistol. These were super popular in Louisiana on steamboats for, settling differences, self-protection basically. This frame was pretty weak here. It was pretty thin. So of course when it got plow struck, that was the spot that broke. I've been back a couple times to try to find the frame of it, the rest of the frame, and I know it's there somewhere. It's just a matter of time. Anyhow, so there that beautiful find is. Then going on to these two gold items, we have two mourning brooches. This one is probably a little later. It's probably 1860 to 90, judging from the tube hinge on the back of it. It got plow struck, it's kind of falling apart here, but underneath this piece of glass would have been a lock of hair. And no, I haven't removed that to see if the hair is still there, but ooh, creepy. Anyhow, yeah, definitely old style of hinge there, and definitely solid gold with a glass crystal. And the other one here that I grouped with it on my top finds is this beautiful brooch that says "in memory of." That it's just the front of it. It's missing the rim. You can see that the rim was brazed on. There would have been black lacquer around this. So beautiful brooch. I'm going to try to find the back of that because it probably would have had a name engraved. Anyhow, what I forgot to mention back here earlier was that I do have a bayonet that was a surface find, a Civil War era socket bayonet. And so that's in the tank right now, so it is not available for this video. But that's one of my top finds, and that's actually a great find too. Then we have this eyeball find here, this 1900 silver dollar. When I walked up on it in the field, it was laying exactly like this, face down. Beautiful coin, and just incredible, the reason this ranks so highly, I've dug Morgan dollar before back in 1993, but this ranks so highly because this coin, the way I found it and walked up on it just is something I'll never forget. All right, and then moving on to the top of our top finds here are these two George Washington Inauguration buttons. Okay, the first one here is GWI 17B. It says "Long Live the President" with a laurel wreath. It's cuff size, there's no shank. It's in kind of bad condition, but that's still a very, very nice button. And it's still a GWI, and it's rarer than a lot of the other GWIs. Then this one is a GWI 27A, and this is Washington. It's a back mark button. It's plain on the face, so do clean your back marks. Do clean your flat buttons, folks. Anyhow, so it says Washington on the back of the button, 15 stars, and a federal style eagle at the bottom. So just incredible pieces of history, and I'm super, super pleased to have those in my collection. All right, so those are the top finds. I'm super, super pleased to have all of those in my collection, and I can't really believe the amount of digging that I've done this year. It's just been astounding. But I'm just going to kind of sweep you through again to take a look at everything and enjoy it all. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm looking forward already to the new year here, 2022. And I've already had a hunt, found some great stuff. So I'm super excited about that. All right, see ya. Hey everybody, I'm out digging again. And I just got from this hole right here, another double barrel shotgun. Wow. Well, so Truck Nuts visiting dug one, then I got one, then last hunt I got one, so that's 3, and now this is 4. Wow. Crazy. All right, keep digging. All right, here's Digger Girl's find, my wife. Yeah, that's some sort of a Civil War bullet. Don't know what type. It's a little mangled. It's very windy today. We got a front coming in, and a lot of rain's going to dump. Then it's going to get cold, like 55, freezing for Louisiana. All right, great find. Let's get some more. Keep digging. Hey everybody, I just got a real narrow, tight signal in here, just tiny. I mean, if I'd swung fast because it had iron on either side, I would have literally missed it. But I thought, oh, it's going to be copper, a little piece of copper, a little pack rivet, but it is a dime. I've got a silver dime here. This is the first silver of the new year. First hunt of the new year. It's January 1st. Let's see, I see the 1 dime side there. Beautiful. Looks like either a late date seeded or a barber. It's hard to know, but it's in great shape. Ooh, what do we got? Can't tell yet. Gonna need to wash that off and see. But wow, beautiful coin though. Look at the detail in that. New Orleans mint mark. Very cool. I bet it's a barber. Nope, I bet it's a late date seeded. All right, let's see what this is. Be right back. Hey everybody, I just rinsed this coin off and it is a beautiful, beautiful barber dime. Wow, look at the detail in that. The front is a little stained, but I will clean that with the galvanic cleaning method and it'll be a gorgeous coin. I'm trying to shield you all a little bit from the wind here. It's super windy, but I'm so stoked about that. We don't find many barbers. It's mainly seededs and Spanish. So when I get one that's in really nice shape, I just really like to enjoy that moment. All right, 19030. All right, keep digging. Happy 2022. Today's letter is C. Y'all know what that is? I know what that is. Let me tell you what that is. That's a good signal. All right, brass. Wow. All right, keep digging. Hey everybody, let's play the nickel guessing game. Ooh, with this wind. Let me show you right here. That reads 28. It's got a fire ant crawling around it. I realized that photo of the of that cut silver coin yesterday had a fire ant on it. Hilarious. Let's see what this is. Tell me it's not a Jefferson. Be a V at least. It is a V. Isn't that nice? All right. Keep digging. Hey everybody, I'm gonna try to shield you from the wind here. I just got this. Kind of unbent that a little bit very carefully, but you know what that is? That is a pair of lead knuckles. Oh my God, the wind. But yeah, would have gone on the fingers like this. The complete set would have had 2 more finger holes up here. Yep, that's exactly what that is. Wow. Would have had another crossbar there and probably this piece would have gone on up. Wow. All right, keep digging. Hey everybody, out of this deep hole here, I just dug a 2-piece button, looks like. Might be 1-piece convex. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm not thinking it's going to be military. I'm going to do a little gentle rub on it here. Probably just a civilian flower button. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Yeah, I think it's going to be civilian flower button. Still cool find though. Alright, keep digging. Hey everybody, here's a big white porcelain marble. Let's hope it's whole. Oh, I think it probably is. There's a fire ant. Get away from me. Nasty ant. Oh yeah. Wow, big one. Really cool. Wow. Alright, keep digging. Hey everybody, I just walked up on something interesting. It's in a trash pit. And it looks silver, but it could be aluminum. I can't get a good reading on it beep-wise because there's so much iron in the ground here. There's just iron everywhere. There's a fleck of iron right there. I'm gonna turn this over. I hope it's something cool. Be something cool, please. It's pretty light. I think it's going to be aluminum. Might even be stainless steel. I think it's stainless steel. Maybe it's an X from a tic-tac-toe. What does it read? Can you see what number that says?
16.
16? It's stainless steel. All right, well, keep digging. Hey everybody, I think this is more of a fancy spur that I had found. This is the bootstrap piece finally. They would have had the bootstrap over here. And then I think there's a wavy pattern. I don't have the neck of it, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the bootstrap ends. So it's nice to know what one of those look like. All right, cool deal. Keep digging. Hey everybody, I just got a large token of some sort, reads 60, which is pretty low for any sort of coin. So I think it's a token. It's probably a plantation token, but I'm hoping, I mean, it's large cent sized, so I'm hoping that that is a hard times token, and that'd be awesome. We shall see when we clean it up at home. All right, keep digging. Hey everybody, this is Digger Girl's find. This is a flattened, will you turn that over for me? That is a flattened eagle button. Flat, flat, that's the orientation of it. You can see the neck turned to the left. You can see the tail feathers down below. We'll have to clean it and see if there's anything in the shield, but yeah, awesome. All right, keep digging. This is also Digger Girl's find. This is a mouthpiece to a pewter whistle. That is cool. That's very old. Awesome. All right, keep digging. Hey everybody, it's almost dark, but it's time for the nickel guessing game. This is Digger Girl's find. Ooh, that's really nice and green. What do we have here? I think I see stars. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. It's old, whatever it is. All right, we'll find out when we get home. All right, keep digging. Well, I'll be darned. It's almost dark here, and I am walking iron back to the car, and I just found a double-barrel shotgun. That's pretty awesome. Of course, they're always destroyed on the end, but I'm gonna save that, electrocute that. That is awesome. All right, keep at it. Bye. Hey everybody, we've been scouting a new spot. I just looked up on a pocket watch winder, and Digger Girl just dug a piece of a very ornate silver spoon. So we're gonna stick around here for a while and see what we find. Let's get digging. Woo! Hey everybody, I just popped a silver dime at this new spot. Wonder what it's gonna be. Do you think it's gonna be a seeded? I'm almost positive it'll be a seeded. Oh, wow. It was less than an inch deep. Looks pretty worn. Well, we're gonna hose that off and see what it is. Maybe it's a half real. It looks a little, no, it's a dime. It's got a reeded edge. All right, let's see what it is. Oh my God, I just washed this off and it's a capped bust. It's a capped bust dime. Oh my God. Ah. Wow. 1834. Oh my God, wow. I'm just stunned. Well, Happy New Year to me. Oh, wow. I found some half dimes now, but I have not found but maybe one or two other cap bust dimes. All right, let's get back at it. Keep digging. Hey everybody, it's time to play the nickel guessing game. Let's see what it is. What do you think it is? I bet it is a shield. That's my guess, and I'm sticking to it. And my guess is correct. It is a shield. Well, this is Digger Girl's find here. There's a dropped mini ball. Great stuff. Yeah, congratulations. Awesome. All right, keep digging. Hey everybody, just got some finds here to show. This was our most recent hunt on nickel field. These are my wife's finds. Got a very large porcelain or clay marble. I mean, that's a huge size marble. Pretty wild. I found one that was pretty big, but it wasn't near that size. Anyhow, so nickel field keeps on giving. We got a V nickel there. We got a wheat penny, a cast musket ball with casting line, and this little piece of a lead pewter whistle. She also dug this really nice, although it's mashed flat, eagle eye button, which is super great to see. So it's also neat that this doll leg has a size or number stamped on it, number 5. And of course a piece of a drawer pull. All right, so those were her finds for nickel field. Here are my finds for nickel field. Here we have some pieces of lead bars and so forth. Work clothes button, parasol. We have 2 cufflink pieces. We have this silver, well, it's not silver. It looked like silver, but it's silver colored chrome X. I guess it's from a tic-tac-toe. I have no idea what that is. Doesn't have any attachment points, but that was washed out. It really gave me a heart attack. I thought I found a core badge. Anyhow, great. Then we have a knife, pocket knife end, a corset clasp, a what's it. This is a piece of a spur that I actually have. It's the bootstrap end there, and it's got a scallop design. It's not stamped or marked in any way, but I've found like 6 other pieces of this spur, so maybe this will be the first one I'll eventually be able to restore. I got a V-nickel here. I don't know what these things are, but I found multiple examples of them. If anybody knows, please drop a comment. I would love to know what that is. I've got a piece of a scale balance, brass scale balance, cleaned up pretty nicely. A random fork and a spoon, some marbles, some Geo suspender clips, a aluminum, beaten up aluminum thimble. We've got a bag seal there. We've got Daffy Duck. Then on down here we have a plantation token, 25 cents. And we have this awesome set of lead knuckles, which I'm super stoked to find. Wow. And then last but not least, from nickel field, this beautiful barber dime, 1903, 1902. Oh, gorgeous coin. All right, moving on here. A little tiny trash pit that we found that was only a couple of rows wide, and it was a little bit of luck to locate it. But we spent all day there trying to see if the site continued in some direction, and it did not. But these are my wife's finds. She got a dropped mini ball. She got a 1880s, I want to say, Indian head. This is a Benedict and Burnham underwear button. Got some dolls tea set pieces here, parasol, musket ball, some cloth seals. This, of course, is the omnipresent luxury tax token from the 30s, Louisiana tax token. These clean up really well. Anything aluminum cleans up really well with just a dot of soap and one of those brass bristled brushes that you can get at, Harbor Freight or wherever. This is the real star of the day for her. This is the pin, the bar brooch. It's probably 1840s. It's silver. It may have a maker's stamp under there. I can't really see too well, but trying to decide if I want to have that straightened for her or not by our master jeweler. Anyhow, I've got a William Trowbridge valve key of some sort. I found several of those stamped with Trowbridge name. Pocket watch piece, parasols. These little buckles, I don't know what they are, but I found them in almost exclusively colonial era sites, so Federal era at the latest. So I don't know what that little buckle's from, but maybe somebody has an idea. Piece of a lead bar with the letter P on it. This is a little bit of oversplash from a bullet mold. Would have been this orientation, and that would have been where you poured the lead down into. Another one of these mystery items. If anybody knows what these things are, this one's broken at the same spot where that post is. If anybody knows what those things are, please let me know. Then we have a pocket watch winder, and I got a shield nickel. You can see the 5 there very faintly. And there's the obverse. It's pretty crusty. And then, last but not least, this beaten up, worn, capped bust dime, 1834. I'm just stoked to have that in that little bitty trash pit. All right, so there are our finds. Happy 2022, everybody.